Hello, my first graders. Today we're working on lesson 14, and actually all this week we're on lesson 14. So let's take a look at our words to know. To, into, 3, starts, over, 4, 5, watch. Let's look at them one more time. To, into, 3, starts, over, 4, 5, watch. All right, let's take a closer look at these words. So this word to is a number word, T-W-O. So you learned to, T-O, in kindergarten where we said, oh, I'm going to my friend's house. Okay, we learned T-O-O at the beginning of the year, which means also. Now T-W-O is the word to, as in there are two desert lizards. Two desert lizards are sitting on the rock. Okay, two is a number word. And we also have a few other number words in here, like the word 3, right? 5, 4. Okay, so those are number words. Into, we can break it apart. Into. Okay, the bird flew into the big cactus. Into is like another way of saying inside. 3, okay, number word. We see our TH, which makes the th sound. Thir, and then EE says E. E, 3. We have starts. Now look, there's an S ending at the end. If we cover that up, we see the word start. St, or blend. St, A-R-R, T, start. And then we open up starts with an S. Over. The O says its name, and then that ER, remember I said that ER shows up all over? There it is again. ER says over. Okay, our number word for, F-O-U-R. Okay, it's spelled differently than the gift for you. Okay, the O-U-R is the number word for. 5 has an E at the end that makes the I say its name. 5. And watch. Okay, there's our CH, the ch sound, but when we have a TCH, it also says ch, watch. Okay. All right, our story for this week is The Big Race. It's written by Pam Munzo Ryan and Viviana Garofoli. Okay, if you want to read about the author and the illustrator, okay, remember author writes the book, illustrator draws the picture, go ahead and visit Think Central, click on the speakers so that you can hear about our authors. All right, The Big Race. This story is a fantasy. A fantasy means it's a fiction story. It's not real. But fantasy means that it really could not happen. Like there's no way that this could ever possibly be real. And we see that in fantasies where it could not possibly be real. A lot of times is where animals are doing things that we never would see them doing, like talking or wearing clothes. Those are things that in real life animals would never do. And that helps make it a fantasy, right? So as we read our story, we want to think about the parts of our story, okay? Why things are happening. We also want to try to make some predictions, okay? Predictions means what could possibly happen. Something happens, and then we think about, well, what can happen next? So let's take a look in our story. Win the big race. Win this big cake. Oh, today is the big race. I like cake, said Red Lizard. I will run that race. So we want to stop for a second and think, well, why is this lizard running this race? Why is the lizard running the race? If it says, I like cake. So what does that tell you? Yeah, that she wants to win the race, or he, Red Lizard wants to win the race because they want to win this cake. They like cake. They want that prize, right? So remember, if you win, right, that means you're the first place, then you get the cake. Red Lizard gets to the race. 4 animals will run with him. Cottontail is not late. She will run in lane 1. Okay, so let's just think for a second about what we read. Okay, look at what number, right? He's getting his number. Okay, there's 4 animals that are going to run with him. This Cottontail is another way of saying bunny, is going to run. It says Cottontail is not late. If you're not late, that means you're what? On time, right? When you're not late, you're on time. Rat naps in the shade. She will run in lane 2. Snake takes his spot in lane 3. Roadrunner stands in lane 4. He waves to his pals. All right, so look, everybody's lining up, right? There's Snake, Roadrunner. Okay, she will run in lane 2. The rat's in lane 2. Red Lizard is in lane 5. The animals bend and hop. The flag is down and the race starts. Many animals watch and clap. Get set, go! All right, so we're going to take a pause here and we're going to make a prediction. That means we're going to think about what's going to happen next. We have a rabbit, a rat, a snake, a roadrunner, and a lizard. Who do you think is going to win this race? Who do you think would win a race on running? I'll give you a second. I want you to think about it. Say your prediction. Who's going to win? Okay. Now I want you to think, well, why do you think that character is going to win? Did you pick a character who's fast, like maybe the bunny or the roadrunner, who are known for being fast? Maybe you think they're going to win because they are the fastest runner. Maybe you thought a different character was going to win, and you want to think about why are they going to win. All right. So as we keep reading, we'll see if what you said is right, if you made a good prediction or not. Any prediction is a good prediction, as long as you have a reason why. Cottontail does not get far. What Cottontail's doing? Chasing the butterfly. Rat falls into the hay. Okay, so let's stop for a second. If Cottontail doesn't get far, is chasing the butterfly, and rat falls into the hay, are they going to win? Probably not, right? If you're in a race, you have to keep going. If you're chasing a butterfly, are you running the race anymore? If you trip and fall, is that going to slow you down or maybe stop you if you get hurt? Yeah, so they're out of the race now. They stopped running. Snake stops and chases bugs. They like to eat bugs. Roadrunner trips over a rake. Who will win? So let's stop and see. These guys, they stop running, don't they? Are they going to win? No, probably not, right? If you stop running, then you won't win. So let's look at their numbers real quick. Lizard was number 5. So look, Rabbit, right? What does rabbit do? Rabbit chases the butterfly. Rat falls into the hay. Snake stops to chase bugs. Roadrunner trips over a rake. Who's left? Red Lizard. Who do you think will win? Do you think it's Red Lizard or do you think it's one of his friends? All right, let's see. Hip, hip, hooray! It's Red Lizard who wins. Did you make that prediction or did you choose somebody else? It's okay if your prediction was wrong, right? We might not have known that the other people would stop running, right? Why did Red Lizard win? He wasn't the fastest, was he? No, but we learned that all the other runners, they stopped. If you stop running, you're not going to win. Watch me eat this cake, he yells. Red Lizard looks at his big cake. Remember what he said in the beginning, how he loves cake, right? He was running the race because he wanted to win that cake. Red Lizard looks at his pals. His pals like cake too. What will Red Lizard do now? Look at his friends. How are his friends feeling about Red Lizard winning this big cake to eat? Sad, right? Look at their faces. Very sad. They're sad. Why do you think they're sad? What's wrong? Do you think they might want cake too? Yeah, probably, right? They were running the race maybe to win that cake. And now Red Lizard has it and they don't have any. Look at Red Lizard. He's looking at his friends. What do you think is going to happen next? His friends are sad because they like cake too and they don't have any. Red Lizard won the big cake. And he looks, look at his face. What do you think he's going to do? All right, let's see. Red Lizard gets 5 plates. He gets cake for his pals too. Hip, hip, hooray for Red Lizard. So were you right? Did you predict that he was going to share his cake with his friends? Maybe you did, right? Well, he saw his friends were sad and he decided to share. So now Red Lizard and all his friends get cake. That was really nice of Red Lizard. How is everybody feeling at the end? Yeah, they're all feeling happy or glad they were able to share their cake, right, with each other. Red Lizard was very kind to share his cake. That is the end of our story, boys and girls. I want to encourage you to go on Think Central and practice reading this story. Okay, it's a good idea to go on and practice reading the words because those words show up many times in other stories. All right, boys and girls, have a good day.